Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're doing some fun and easy moves on the top bar with a double point hoop. If you don't have a double point hoop, remember that it is easy to turn your hoop into a double point hoop. All you need is a second span set, which is cheap and easy to buy, and you just hook it onto your hoop about hip width apart from your original span set. This will work with any hoop, tabbed or untabbed. Anything is fine. But quickly first, I'll do the little advert for my channel. Please take a minute to subscribe and like all of my videos. It really does make a big difference, and it makes me feel really good when I see that you guys are enjoying my videos. So please take a minute to do that. I've got lots of other videos on my channel, and I will really appreciate it. Okay, let's move on to pro tips. My first pro tip for this move is to keep the top of the hoop on your tailbone. If the top of the hoop is too far down towards your bum, it's going to be harder to stay in the hoop. And if it's too high on your back, it's going to be a little bit more painful. My second pro tip is to point your feet. This move especially looks good with nice pointed feet that will elongate the lines of your legs. It will make everything look much better and make you look more polished and beautiful and long. And my third pro tip is that once you finish making all your beautiful shapes between the two span sets, to arch up back to your sitting position. That means arching up, bringing your chest forward and letting your head come up last. That's going to bring a nice finishing touch to the whole sequence. And those were your pro tips. So now let's move on and break it down. From a seated position in the hoop, you're going to come up to a seated position between the two span sets, however you would like. I am dropping my hips down the back, placing both feet on the center of the hoop, and then arching up with my hands on the span sets to stand on the hoop, followed by hooking one leg over the top of the hoop and then bringing the other leg through to come to a seated position. However, if you have another way you would like to get to a seated position on the top of the hoop, that is also totally great for this sequence. From that seated position, I'm going to place my hands on the span sets at about head height. I'm going to pull up with my arms, lean my shoulders back, and scoot my hips forward and up. It's very similar to a straddle mount, and I'm going to end up with the top of the hoop on my tailbone and my legs open in a nice wide V. And when you're ready, you're going to put your hands on the bottom bar of the hoop. I like to call this the handstand position because it looks a little bit like a handstand. I'm pushing my arms back behind my shoulders, and I am hooking one leg around the front of my two span sets. This allows me to come into a stag position, and if you feel like it, you can take one hand off the bottom bar just to mix it up. When you're ready, you can open both legs back up to a straddle position, reach up with your hands between your legs, pull with your hands, throw your legs down the opposite side of the hoop, and slide your hips so that you are sitting back up in the center of the hoop. You could also go directly onto your knees, hooking your knees onto the top of the hoop from this position, and come into a double knee hang hawks position on the top bar. Here is the whole little sequence again, just so you can see how it works in real time. This is a super fun sequence. It's very easy, it's very simple, but it looks gorgeous and impressive. I use the sequence in a lot of my routines, and I think that you will really like it when you try it. And just one more time, a quick reminder to please like and subscribe to my channel. It makes a big difference. It really helps me out, and I will be super grateful to you guys for doing that. It helps me continue to bring you new aerial videos. And with that, I will see you guys next time.